Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be cooking, cleaning, doing some laundry, and y'all will also see that we finally took down our Christmas tree. So I hope that this video is motivating for you, and I thank you so much for clicking on today's video and spending time with me. And let's get straight into the video.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the moon.
So I usually try to focus on one room at a time. So if I'm washing the bedding, I try to like clean that room. But this day I wanted to go ahead and get the kids' bedding in the washer, so that way I can focus on the front of the house. I really wanted to knock out the kitchen and the porch, and then I'll move back into the room and start cleaning up, and that way by that time their bedding will be washed. So I do like to use the Baby Soft Purex laundry detergent. I used to use it only on their clothes, but now I use it for their bedding too, and then it depends on like if I see a stain or anything, I will use a little bit of OxyClean. Alright, so moving on to the kitchen, y'all see the Christmas tree. Like I said, later on in this video it will be coming down. Right now I am doing the dishes so that way I can clean the rest of the kitchen in peace. When I watch cleaning videos and I see that y'all have a dishwasher, I really be living through y'all, because I feel as though if I had a dishwasher, y'all wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. I feel like I would get so much more done, and I just feel like when doing the dishes, it just takes a lot out of me for some reason, and it really shouldn't, but it just does. But anyway, another thing that I wanted to talk about while I am washing the dishes was, I don't think anybody does, but if you do, please do not look at my videos and feel as though, like, compare yourself and feel like, oh, she gets so much done, or I don't really get to do all this, I don't never clean out. Please don't compare yourself, because one, I am a stay-at-home mom, and I feel like being a stay-at-home mom is definitely a job, but the truth of the matter is I don't work. There's so many moms that go to work, they go to school, they trying to create content, they trying to do all these things. I don't do that. I'm at home taking care of my kids. So I will hope, me being at home all day, I can get at least this much done. And it's still a lot of times that I compare myself and feel as though I'm not doing as much as I can do because I'm looking at other people's videos. And sometimes I have to realize, like, okay, they have kids, but they have older kids. They have kids that go to school, so they're gone out of the house for 8 hours or whatever. And so basically I say all that to say, you don't know the details in everyone's life and what other people have going on and why they're doing better and why they're not doing better. So it's really just good to not compare yourself, not judge yourself or others, and just basically do what you can do. And if you feel as though you need to do more, push yourself and try to do more, but try to do more for yourself, not because you feel like you're not like as good as other people, if that makes any sense. So just do as much as you can, and if you can do more, and if not, just try again tomorrow. Alright, so when we first moved in, I've never cleaned under these knobs. I always knew that I could take them off, but I just never did it. So I took the knob off, and then I saw that this is how it was looking underneath each knob. So I filled up the sink with some hot water, some bleach, and a little bit of dish soap, and I'm using a Brillo pad to scrub. And I also let the knobs soak. So I'm making sure to keep track and just make sure that I every so often take the knobs off and clean underneath them. So after that, we're going to be moving on to vacuuming where the Christmas tree was. So their dad took the last piece down into the basement, and then I just went ahead and vacuumed up all of the glitter that came off of the Christmas tree. I remember when I was vacuuming, it just felt so good to just be able to vacuum this little corner without having to try to get around a tree. But yeah, it just felt so good. The tree, I feel like the tree been up for a while.
Going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life. You like to drive and get down and dirty. Act like the bad guy. You want some love, be like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me. You got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby. I was hoping maybe that you'd cross my path. I've been sinking lately.
Okay, so I'm about to straighten up on the porch, and I'm just watering this plant. So I'm realizing that the plant is most likely going to die. Like I said in my last video, I didn't really do a lot of research. I just saw that it said an indoor plant and low maintenance, and I thought that that's what it is actually, that was what it was going to be, but it wasn't. So I'm most likely going to find another plant and actually like really see which one that doesn't need a lot of maintenance. So if y'all know any good house plants that doesn't need like a lot of like extraness, then you know, let me know down below. But yeah, I'm kind of sad about that. One thing about me is, and I think this is why like I'm not really into like the seasonal decor and stuff. One of the reasons is because one, I have kids, and so yeah, but two, I don't really like change. And when I say that, like not like positive change or anything like that, but if I, like for instance, this plant, now that the plant is there and I became like, I'm so used to seeing a plant there, it's like now once this plant dies, I have to get another plant because I like the look of it. Oh, also one, with the litter box, I change her litter box, like litter and stuff often, like very often, but I've never like actually dumped all of the litter out and cleaned in the box. So we don't have a hose or anything outside, so I had to just go ahead and do it in the tub. But yeah, I just sprayed some Dawn and some, I think that's Clorox spray, and let that sit, and then yeah, dried it and put some more litter in. But back to what I was saying, I don't really like change. I don't really like to see something there and then it's not there, and that's why I don't really change things around often, because I like things to just, once it's there, I like it to be there. So yeah, that's something about me. But I also did add the OxyClean, a teaspoon of OxyClean into the mop water. With the OxyClean, I feel like it helps the mop continue to smell fresh throughout my cleaning.
You're gone now, will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me once you've traveled the world.
So I guess like some of the blood from the hamburger meat dripped in the fridge, and the fridge just needed to be wiped down. But I went ahead and just poured me up some coffee and just focused on the kids' room, and I was just like, I'll get the fridge another day. So I'm in the kids' room putting the sheets on their bed. So I remember like this day I just had them clean their room off camera, and then I just came in here to vacuum and mop. I'm wiping off Mama's feet because she went in the basement. She didn't have no slippers on. Another thing is I do want to like soak their pillows in another video and like wash them, because they really need a good deep clean. So I'll probably do that in like my next video. It'll probably be a deep clean video. But you see, I'm trying to help Mama and she snatched her tablet. So if you saw my hand, I'm just like, whatever, girl, because that's us all day. Like, she's really sassy. But yeah, and this blanket has her name on it. I guess it's like ironed on her name. And my sister got that for her before she was born. So I do feel like if somebody is pregnant that you know and you want to get them something sentimental, I think a blanket with the baby's name on it would be a really nice gift.
Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now.
So the kids' room, I feel like it's the only room that's like cluttered. And so when I say cluttered, I feel like there's a lot of things in that room that doesn't have like a space, like a space or area. And so like that's why I was showing y'all the toy rack and like the little corner, because I just feel like it was just a lot like over there. And so I'm probably gonna have to go back in their room and organize again, and we might have to get them like a toy chest, because I don't like that it's so much like stuff just out like that. But anyway, so we're moving on to our room. Our room was a mess, and so I'm not gonna say that the mess in our room is only caused by our kids, because that's not true, but I do feel as though they do enhance it sometimes. So but yeah, so anyway, if y'all can see that little blue towel that's behind the lamp, so for some reason there's like a crack between the wall and the floor right there. And so we was having problems with like our pipes. We have people that live above us, and so basically, long story short, y'all, anytime any of us flushed upstairs and in our house, it came up in the basement. And so yeah, that was bad. It was a lot of like their dad having to go down there and clean and pour bleach and burn incense. It was bad, y'all. But yeah, it's fixed now. One, before I finish, this is the, I guess, Autoband. I love this. I usually use Febreze, but the one thing that I like about this, two things that I like about this Autoband. One is not only is it a freshener, but it's also a disinfectant. And two, I like that when you spray it, it's like a real light mist. Like with Febreze, it's like it could soak up your bed if you let it. But I like that this spray is like very light. But anyway, y'all, so it was just like a lot going on with the basement. I literally had to, through the grace of God, I had to actually pray to God, like, yeah, God, please fix this, because the plumber had to come out multiple times. And I just thought it was never going to get fixed. And I was really worried about my kids. But anyway, so I'm straightening up in this closet. I'm going ahead and turning all of the dirty clothes right side out. That's how I like to wash them. And then I'm going to put them back in the little basket, so that way when it's time to wash, I don't have to do all that sorting. I can just go ahead and put them in the washer. But we still have not gotten like a dresser or anything. So yeah, we're probably going to have to go and get some plastic drawers or like dressers from Walmart or something. But yeah, we'll see.
Thinking about the way that you know me. No one ever cared like you care for me. You're such a bright star in the dark space. Babe, it never worked out with the others. All we ever did was fight, and at one point I would never thought that I would meet someone like you. This time it's all different. You got every little string on me. The way you make me feel is crazy. How did you get so fly? You got me like my. You got me like my. You got me like there's no other than you now, babe. Nah, 'cause you got me like my. Like, oh my God.
So there wasn't much food in the house this day, so I had to go ahead and thaw out some drumsticks, and I'm using the last bit of seasonings that I had, and I'm putting them in the crock pot. So I put a little bit of butter in there, and then I added the drumsticks, and then I added a little bit of water so I can go ahead and put those chicken seasoning cubes in there. And then I chopped up an onion and went ahead and put that in there as well, and I let that cook on high for I don't know how long. It was a while. It was like at least 2 hours. I let that cook on high, and then I went ahead and made some rice and some corn, and it was actually good. I don't really like I mentioned in another video, I don't really like foods that's like cooked in like crock pots. I don't know, I don't really like it, but it was good, and my boyfriend said it was good too.
Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull a drop top out. Summer nights, it's a vibe, yeah. We've been keeping it in the house, Netflix and chilling, I GDMing, yeah. Didn't want to share my love till I found someone I'm sure of, young enough.
So the chicken might not look that good, but it was actually good. I did add barbecue sauce on mine. I didn't like put the barbecue sauce in the crock pot because their dad doesn't really like barbecue sauce. So anyway, moving on to the bathroom, y'all. So my last video, someone commented under my I'm sorry, somebody commented under my video. I deleted the comment because you're not about to sit here and chew me up like that under my video, but this lady commented and was like, it's bathroom, not bathroom. And when I tell y'all I died, I cannot say, when I say bathroom, I say bathroom. So it's like B, I don't say the TH and I replace it with an F. I know it's like illiterate or whatever, but that's just how I talk. I've been saying bathroom for years. I don't know. So I'm trying to work on saying bathroom because I don't want it to be like irritating to anybody. Because some stuff is just like, girl, please say it right. But anyway, y'all, I'm in the bathroom. And y'all know I like to, if you're not new here, you know I like to fill up a bucket with some hot water. And sometimes I add bleach and Mr. Clean. Or sometimes I'll just use Mr. Clean or whatever I have to go ahead and wipe everything down. And I like to use the Dawn Power Wash to clean out the tub. And there was something else that I wanted to say. I forgot what I was going to say. But yes, I'll come back if I remember what I had to say.
Think we lost all, but who will take the fall? Who will win it all? You know the cost, still you go through walls. Keep on acting small, even if you got something left.
Okay, so what I wanted to say was, in my last video, I was talking about how I didn't really want to use the bathroom mats anymore because I felt like since our bathroom is so small that it's like, you know, people are stepping on it when they're washing their hands and when mama is going to the potty, all of that. So I kind of felt like it was kind of like just annoying to have. But then people was telling me that I could just go ahead and hang the bathroom mat on the side of the tub or whatever until it needs to be used. So that's what I'm doing now. And then, you know, I let my boyfriend know, like, that's where the bathroom mat is going to be, and just put it down when you know, get ready to take a shower. So that helped me out a lot. I never would have thought about that. I don't know, that was like something so obviously simple, but I was thinking about just not using them at all. But yeah, so now I'll just keep it there.
Even if there is something left for you to prove, I got bad taste of.
Okay, so I was showing y'all that it was 10:28 at night. I wanted to see how long it was going to take me to clean out the fridge, mop the kitchen, and then fold the rest of the clothes that I needed to fold. So I'm going ahead and rolling up these microfiber cloths so I can put them in this little container. I used to leave them on top of the fridge, and yeah, so I like that I roll them up now and just put it in this little basket so it kind of look like something. So y'all saw that I, once again, like I always say, I filled up the sink with some hot water, bleach, and some Mr. Clean to go ahead and wipe out this fridge.
I'm kinda new with apologies.
And girl, looking at it, I don't know why we had so many milk containers in the fridge. So I guess because anytime we order food, their dad, he always wants me to get milk. But it's like I already be knowing not to really get the milk because it's like they don't really drink the milk. The kids only drink milk when they have PB&Js, and I'm not really into like milk. And he only drinks milk when he eat a PB&J. So it's like the milk just be sitting there, and it was like 2 other milks in there spoiled. So yeah, but anyway, I'm going ahead and wiping these little food fingerprints off of the fridge, and I'm vacuuming so I can go ahead and get ready to mop. So y'all will see in a few clips So somebody commented under my last video and was suggesting that I use a second bucket of water in like the cedar mop, so that way the water is not as dirty. So anyway, I tested it and it didn't work. Y'all will see both of the mop dumps or water dumps in a minute, but it didn't work. And by no means am I being nasty or, you know, to the person that gave me the suggestion. I seen that a lot of people were doing this and I always wanted to try it. And so when she told me, I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna try it. It didn't really work. Y'all will see. I guess it kind of makes sense on why it wouldn't work, because it's like, even though you have a second bucket, you're still dipping the dirty mop into the water, making the, I guess, supposedly clean water dirty again. So, or dirty. So yeah, it didn't work, but I'm glad I did try it. I'm glad that she did suggest it so I could just see if it worked. So this is the dump from the cedar, the mop the water that I was wringing, and then this is from, like, this is supposed to be like the clean water, and I feel like the clean water was actually dirtier than the water that was the like the water that was from the mop being wringed out. So yeah, it didn't work. And they do have cedar mops where it's designed for you to use only clean water. It's like cedar mop. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I just don't have $50 to spend on another mop. I just don't. So I'm probably just gonna go back to what I was doing, which is like with the kitchen, since that's like the largest area, like has the largest area of floor area. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's the largest room, I feel like. So I usually just fill up the bucket with some hot water and, you know, some floor cleaner, mop, and then I'll do half the room, dump it, and then make some more water to do the rest of the room. So I'm not just cleaning the whole kitchen with dirty water. So like I said, I think it was like 10:28 when I started doing all that night, and then I didn't finish until 11:41. So it was about an hour and some change. And so the next day I went ahead and put the rest of the clothes that I needed to get washed in the washer.
So casually keep diving into concrete, so bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer.
So I want to say thank you so much to Teddy Blake for sending over this purse. This is my first ever luxury bag, y'all. Enjoy the luxury feel and smell of real leather, as all Teddy Blake's bags are made with luxurious leather from Italy, dyed and treated to withstand the test of time and maintain a luxurious look. Y'all, this bag is amazing. I love this bag. I love that it has two big deep pockets. You know, as a mom, you need a lot of room to throw things in. And I also like that it comes with a strap. So if you're someone like me that prefers like shoulder bags, there goes the strap. And then if you're someone who likes to be cute and hold their bag in their hand or put it like on their arm, this is also a good bag for you. I love this bag, y'all, and I appreciate y'all so much for watching this video, and I will see y'all in my next one.
You know.